Hello students, myself Vrushali Wagmare. We are going to see in this video Introduction to Laboratory Glasswares and Apparatus, which we are going to use in the chemistry laboratory for our practicals. This is the first apparatus, which is called as conical flask. Conical flask, it is the very important apparatus for the titration. In 12th we are going to perform the titration, and that conical flask is very important there. This is the shape, conical shape you can see, and the name of the flask is conical flask. Second apparatus, test tube. In this picture you can see the test tube, single test tube I have shown here, and this blue one is nothing but the test tube stand, and one more thing you can observe here, it is test tube holder. We are going to perform some reactions in these test tubes. We are going to take the reagents or some chemicals in the test tube. We have to keep the test tubes in that test tube stand, and test tube holder is required when we are going to heat the test tube, when we are going to add acid, strong acids to the test tube. Next one is test tube cleaner brush. As you can see, the wire brushes are there. To clean the test tube we are using this. Next apparatus is beaker. Always I am saying that beaker apparatus is what? The apparatus is which having beak like structure you can observe here, and this is the apparatus which is nothing but beaker. To take the solution it is required. After that, round bottom flask. You can see here, it is also called as a long neck flask. Round bottom flask, you can observe that as the bottom it is round in the shape or circle in the shape, and this is the name of apparatus, round bottom flask. Again, in this apparatus we are going to perform some chemical reactions. After that, you can observe that some glass like dish is there. It is nothing but watch glass, and watch glass we are using to take any chemical. Suppose we have to take 1 gram of, for example, X chemical, then we have to use this watch glass to take the chemical by using of course electronic balance. Next apparatus is measuring cylinder. You can observe here one measuring cylinder I have shown here. It is again made up of glass. Plastic material measuring cylinders are also available. We can use that also. Again, it is varies in the size from 5 ml, 10 ml. It is going to be rise. Okay, up to 50 ml, 100 ml like this measuring cylinders are available. So it is to take the solutions which is in liquid form. If 10 ml we have to take, 50 ml or 100 ml, we can use the measuring cylinder to take that solution for the chemical reaction. This is the apparatus measuring cylinder. After that, you can observe here the important apparatus I can say here, which are for the titration experiment. Burette stand and burette is shown in this diagram. See here, this one is burette stand. This is the burette stand. This is the clamp to which we are going to join or connect that burette. This is the shape of the burette. This is the bottom side. You can see here one cork is there to open or to control the flow of liquid, open and close, and from this tip liquid will come out or drop down in the conical flask, and this is the upper one part of the burette. Burette is nothing but one glass tube which having this cork which allow the flow of liquid. Okay, and this is connected to this pinch cork. यहाँ पे ये फिक्स किया जाता है in the rubber. So this is nothing but burette stand with the burette. After that, for the titration, the very important apparatus along with the burette is pipette. Pipette and burette, this is the main apparatus again for the titration setup. You can observe here one glass tube if you can say, and this is the apparatus called as pipette. By using this pipette we are going to take the solutions of 10 ml, 5 ml, 10 ml it is available. So accurate solution volume will be measured by this apparatus. It is nothing but the pipette. Pipette nahi, pipette. ब्यूरेट एंड पीपेट. आफ्टर दैट दिस इज़ द फुल सेटअप जो मैं टाइट्रेशन बोल रही हूँ, which is very important practical in our chemistry for 11th and 12th. So this is the apparatus, or it is the setup for the titration. You can observe here burette stand is given. To the burette stand, clamp is there, to which burette is attached there, and we require for the titration, it is the apparatus titration flask, or it's also called as conical flask. Okay, so these are the important apparatus for the titration experiment. Next apparatus is funnel. Use can be to pour the solution in the burette. To filter any solution, we can use the funnel. Again, plastic material is also available for this funnel. The glass funnel I have shown here. After that, the apparatus glass rod. Glass rod is very important to mix the solution. When we are taking any solid compound and we are going to dissolve in a liquid, for example water, then we require this glass rod to mix the, or to stir the solution so that solid get dissolved in the liquid. Next is filter paper. For the filtration process, we require these filter papers. Tripod stand. First one diagram is of tripod stand on which we are going to perform the heating process for the chemical reaction. Along with that, when we are going to heat, suppose beaker, so we can't directly put that beaker or that small beaker or glass beaker on this tripod stand directly. We have to use this pipe clay triangle, okay, when higher heating is required. So this is triangle, which is pipe clay triangle. This apparatus we have to keep over here, and then we can heat. Next one is wire gauze is there. Again, along with the heating on the tripod stand, we can use that wire gauze. Next is for the heating main. We are not going to heat the chemicals or the solution by using spirit lamp. We are going to use one burner in the chemistry laboratory. It is Bunsen burner. Bunsen burner is for the heating. You can observe here, this is the burner, and here gas pipe is connected. Now in the next picture you can observe that when air hole is open and air hole is closed, we all know that for combustion what is required? Yes, oxygen is required. And then in this first diagram, when air hole is open means that combustion or that flame is taking the oxygen from the air, and therefore it is burning with the blue flame. Okay, this is blue flame, which is non-sooty flame. And when we are going to close that air hole, then there is limited supply of oxygen for the combustion, and therefore flame burns with the sooty flame. Sooty flame is this, like yellow color, and if we are going to use this sooty flame, then all the glasswares becomes black, because that sooty flame, soot is going to deposit on the glasswares. So in the chemistry laboratory, always use this blue one flame for heating purpose. Only one test is there, that is charcoal cavity test, and that is going to perform by using this sooty flame or the yellow flame. Okay, so we are in the chemistry laboratory for heating and all the purpose, we are using this blue flame only from the Bunsen burner. Next one, when we are going to take any chemical, 1 gram, 0.9 gram, whatever the weight is given, then we have to use this electronic balance, and it is like a balance which we observed in the kirana stores. Similarly here the electronic balance is there in the chemistry lab also. We have to just check that 0.00 will be displayed there on the digital screen, and we have to use tear button for this. Make the value 0, put the watch glass here on the dais. You can observe here, this is the dais on which you have to keep the watch glass. Again make it 0, and then add whatever the chemical we are going to take. So that chemical we are not going to take by directly hand, because chemicals say it may be hazardous for you, and therefore we are using this one apparatus. This is not the spoon, this is called as spatula, to take the chemicals. By using this spatula, small amount you can take from this side and bigger amount you can take from the another side in the watch glass, and then take, by using this spatula and electronic balance, we can take the accurate weight of the given compound. That is the thing. These are the apparatus which we are going to use in our further practicals. So I think this is just the very basic glasswares and the apparatus we have discussed. Some more are there, but these are the basic. ये सबको पता ही होना चाहिए. That's why I have prepared this video, and I think this will be beneficial for you for our further practicals. Just all of you do the revision of this, all the apparatus and the glasswares. Thank you.